Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I just realized I had the wrong banner on here, so let me edit that and turn that off. Hope everybody's doing great out there. And I do want to apologize. I had a schedule change today, and so had to do a quick switcheroo on the time. So here's the correct banner right here. There we go. Live Unleashed unboxing. Today we're going to be doing the Catwoman Premium Format. And again, I do apologize about the time switch, but thanks everybody that's still tuning in anyway. So again, this is the Catwoman Premium Format just released from Sideshow. And I do want to take a second right here off the bat and remember a great artist that we lost today. The comic book community lost Tim Sale. And Tim Sale, I have his autograph right here. Tim Sale was instrumental in one of my favorite Batman comics. Of course, that's The Long Halloween. When I first got to know Tim and his work, I didn't love his art because it's a little bit different. You know, it's kind of cartoony. It's just something a little bit different. But I got to a point where I loved the storytelling, and I ended up loving his art and appreciated what he did for the community. And he was 66 years old. And so again, it's just a very big tragedy that we lost another one. We just lost Neil Adams. We've just lost a few others. And it's very, very sad to think of all the amazing art though that they left us with. So anyway, I just wanted to show off my Tim Sale cover. And again, take a moment just to remember him and his incredible career with DC Comics. So anyway, thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. And again, today we're going to be unboxing this amazing statue from Sideshow. I can't wait to do that. I just got it in today. I also wanted to say that for those of you that know, I did have my colonoscopy this morning, and I am doing great. No polyps, and I don't have to go back for 10 years, so that's very, very exciting. So anyway, thanks for everybody's well wishes. I really appreciate that. That was my first time experiencing that, so that was definitely interesting. But no pain whatsoever. I'm still a little bit foggy a little bit today, but not too bad. So anyway, I hope everybody is doing great. And I want to say hello to some folks before we get started here. Brad Ladner, of course, our Brotherhood member. Thank you, Brad. I'm about to go swimming. Any chance you could do this in 5 minutes? It might be a real quick unboxing because there's not a lot to her. So we'll see. Todd is here. What's up, Todd? Thanks for being here. Brotherhood member Bat Beast in the house. Thank you very much. Eddie Rodriguez, good evening to you. Thanks for being here. I see you have a Tim Sale cover. Yes, I do have my Tim Sale cover again. Rest in peace to Tim Sale again. I can't believe we lost him. It's just very, very heartbreaking news today. Sebastian Espinoza, hope I see you, Sebastian, tomorrow. Are you going tomorrow and Saturday? Hopefully I'm going to go tomorrow and Saturday. We'll see. Team Mitchell, another Brotherhood member. Thanks again for being here, guys. Thank you for your support. Rome Ross in the house. What's up to you? Yeah, I had to move it up an hour, Bane. I apologize. Usually I'll go at 7, but we had a family deal that we had to move up. So I wanted to get this, out there for you guys. So I do apologize for going a little bit earlier today. Tim Sale's art embodied the classic noir aspect of Batman perfectly. I agree. Again, it's heartbreaking. Yeah, it definitely hurts. Love, thank you for all the condolences, guys. That's awesome. Hey, everyone, Chris Camping got canceled, so hey, there we go, Mike. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Are you talking about the cover? The backside? There's the backside. It's pretty funny. This is Batman #1 from 2016, but it's a great Tim Sale cover. I loved it because it had all the villains on it. You guys know how much I love Batman surrounded by his villains. So, again, a little tribute to him tonight. Thanks, Mike. Again, thanks for being here. Got you on while walking home from the hoagie place. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully the hoagie place was good. Brotherhood member Brian Deal in the house. Hey, Chris, my Catwoman is being delivered today. Just waiting for her to arrive. That's awesome. See, mine is always like clockwork. It's almost always delivered by 9:30 in the morning. So it's always that way. UPS is always awesome. So anyway, yes, Tim Sale did pass away today. 66 years old. The reason was undisclosed as far as I know. I'm not sure. I just know Jim Lee posted a few days ago that he was very critically ill. The comic community hurts this year. George Perez, Neil Adams, and now Tim Sale. Well, they always say they go in threes, and so hopefully this is it for a while. But I out of those three, I only had the pleasure to meet Neil Adams. I always wanted to meet Tim Sale. I was always hoping. But unfortunately, that will not happen now. Hey, Paula, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I never heard that news. Yeah, it is sad, Mike. Doing great, Paula. The procedure went really well this morning. Again, no polyps. 10 years from now, I get to have my next one. So that's always a good sign. And everything went well. Yesterday was the hardest part for sure. Let's see anybody else. So we have Ryan Echolt says, wondering how the boot seams look. We'll be anxious to see. Most of the people that I've seen talk about the boot seams say there is a raised area. So that's promising. I think that's really great news. So I'm anxious to see her as well. Yes, I made it to Dallas a few hours ago. I'll be there all weekend. Okay, that's great. So make sure you come up to me if you see me, Sebastian. That would be awesome. Get a picture together or something. So I will be there most likely. We're leaving tomorrow morning real early. So hopefully I've got to meet another collector. I sold him a couple of statues, so I'm meeting him there. So we got to arrange a time. But hopefully we'll be able to meet up. If anything, at the Jim Lee event, right? The Jim Lee event. Hey, Brandon, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Doing great, Lane. Feeling better today. Great. Everything went well this morning. Thank you guys for asking. I appreciate it. All right. So the cool thing about this particular box is this is number 10. I got number 10 out of 1,000, which is pretty cool. So 10 out of 1,000 EX. So that's always exciting. And this is the exclusive with the extra swap out. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, I'm not going to waste too much of your time. Move that up just a little bit so you can see. And again, this probably won't take too long, but I did want to do this. I always like to do it live with you guys. It's not too bad of a box either. It's 13 pounds. I think shipping was, I can't remember, 33 or 43. I think it wasn't too bad for me, which is nice because I'm used to 2 giant Prime 1 boxes or giant XM boxes. So that was definitely nice. It's nice to have a lighter box. I've seen a few pictures of her. I haven't really seen much else. So hopefully this will be all a surprise with you guys. The box is cool. Cool color on it. All right. Put that right there for now. So here is the box. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. Obviously it's got Catwoman on there. And it also has some kind of like some pink effect. It's kind of like Art Deco. On the top there, you can see the Catwoman logo, which is awesome. The side, again, just kind of that pink mist, and you can see the cat logo right there in the middle. So that's really neat. Love that. I'm going to move this out of the way just so it's not in the way for you guys. All right. Let's tear into this puppy here. Start from. I always usually try to have this part done for you guys, but running out of time today. Had a busy day today. Really like that box. The box is cool. All right, so if you are new to Sideshow, Sideshow usually always has the word top at the top of the styrofoam. So if you're new to collecting, make sure you see that top. That is helpful. Sideshow does use the tape, which, I've talked about it before. I love, when companies use the straps. I'd love to see Sideshow use that. However, if that increases the cost, then I'm fine with the tape. But the straps are really nice. Are you guys anticipating the new statue smell? It's coming. It's coming. I'm ready for it. All right. So again, there's not a ton to this. So we might have a little bit of time to chat after we're done here. We'll see. Ooh, I like the color here. Let's see the red carpet effect here. That's really cool. All right. So the base is, you can see the base is pretty tiny actually. It's probably one of the smallest Sideshow bases I've seen in quite a while. Kind of show you guys. It's got a really beautiful, it's kind of like this blood red color on the top, which is really cool. And then it's got this gold, you can see the gold striping, and I will review this in higher detail for you guys as well. Got kind of some really cool effects there on the front. And then the bottom, again, this is number 10 out of 1,000, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if I've ever had that low of a number, quite frankly. So that's pretty awesome. So again, it's just kind of a pretty small base right there. It's awesome. All right. All one piece. She is shiny. Ooh, okay, you guys. Wish you guys can smell it. Classic new statue smell right there. Very, very nice. Yeah, the boots are definitely raised. Yeah, she is really shiny. Really cool. There's the body. There is a red effect, but it's very, very subtle, guys. Like, it's very, very subtle. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a little bit of red. Can you guys see that? It's just a little bit of red right there running up the leg, and so that's meant to reflect off that floor surface. But it's very, very subtle red. So if you guys were worried about that at all, if you were worried about it being too red, it's not bad at all. All of this is one piece, her hand, and then it, you obviously attach the end, or maybe it just hangs down. I can't remember. But there's the body right there. Yeah, the body is incredible. Really beautifully sculpted. It's the back side. I will, of course, do a compare and contrast of the one I have already, so you guys can see that. That's going to key in just right here. Just like that. She's kind of toe tapping right there. You guys can see kind of what that looks like. Hopefully that's in focus for you guys. Again, the boot covers are raised. The problem is like light shines on it, so it makes it look like it's indented almost, but it is raised. Like there is definitely a lip there for her thigh highs. So don't worry about that, guys. In person, it looks good. Again, you can see the zipper up the boot, which is cool, and then a little bit of that red, so it's like it's reflecting off the surface because her costume is so shiny. I really like that. No, the zipper does not work. It is fully sculpted. Fully sculpted. That's fun. Hey, we got Pop Culture Fate in the house. Hey, Fate, how's it going? Brian says, looks good to me. Mike says it does look good. Yeah, I mean, the base does look like it can continue. It's very small. Yeah, I agree, Board Cube 1 and 2. It's looking really good so far. Really, really beautiful. Blue collar statue collector, thanks for being here. Looking good so far. Shiny, yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be reflecting the red base, which is, I think it's pretty awesome that they did that. I think if the boots were a different color than the rest of the suit, that the raised boots would work better. You know, I don't know. I really like that it's all one color. There is some red up into here as well, into her inner thigh. So, you know, there's a little bit of color separation to the naked eye. And the whip is supposed to wrap around her. I'm going to have to, I got to go back and remember what the picture looks like. Now I can't remember for sure. Looks like it wraps just kind of down and around her leg. Yeah, down and around her leg, it looks like. Kind of like that. Something kind of like that. So it the cape, or the whip is posable. I would be all for it, Jake. Yeah, I agree. Ryan still looks good. The more I look at her, the more I'm tempted to order her. She's growing on me. Yeah, it's really an impressive looking piece. And again, we're only halfway done so far, which is awesome. Let me do something really quick for you guys. We'll share a link real quick if you're interested in getting this one. I know some of you are going to be asking me for it. Should have had that done ahead of time. Sorry, guys. I'll get that for you guys real quick. All right. Here it is right here if anybody's interested in it. And I will pin that to the top. Actually, I don't know if I can here. But anyway, it's right there if you're interested in it, guys. It's in the chat. I don't think I can pin it now. But anyway, let's keep going. What else do we got? So there's going to be a couple of different swap outs. First one is this right here with the jewel. Right there. This is incredibly lightweight. It feels, the jewel looks a little plasticky, to be honest. I think the jewel could have been done better. It's really big, like almost like a medallion. But I think that could have been done maybe a little bit better. That just keys in really easily on that. So real simple. Let's see. And I believe this is the exclusive right here. So this is her holding on to Batman's cowl, which is pretty awesome. So that's what that looks like right there. Hopefully that's clear for you guys. And again, that can come off the front one and be swapped into right there. So I think that's really cool. I'm not sure. I think I maybe prefer the jewel look a little bit better, but I like that the cowl it's really neat. This is kind of fun. Right there. Let me put the jewels back in. We also have a cat. This cat is really funny. There's actually two parts to it. Looks like the tail keys in to the cat. A cat, I believe you could just literally sit anywhere, but there is a cat tail that keys in, right in the back. So, but look at this face. He's like super tired looking or unimpressed. But he's cute. Big old fat cat. He's got some really nice blue elements. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. Probably not. But he's got some really nice blue paint on him. It's like black with a little bit of blue, which is cool. And then obviously he's got a big chunk taken out of him because obviously he's into her leg. Can't remember if it's the back leg or the front leg. It's the front. Must be that one right there. So you can have the cat on here, but you don't have to. So, if you want to have him, cuddling her leg like that, that's kind of fun. But again, I think some people will probably leave the cat off. I might be one of those people. I'm not sure yet. That's fun. All right, let's look at the eyes. Yeah, this is a beautiful portrait. Really beautiful. There's the portrait right there. Beautiful eyes. Very sultry. Give you an idea what that looks like there. Really pretty. What do you guys think of that portrait? What do you guys think? Let's put it on. Oh, I like her a lot, guys. She is really awesome. Let me show you. Really pretty portrait. It's awesome. Yeah, I agree. Board Cube 1 of 2. The portrait looks really good. There's the cat on the leg. Yeah, definitely a thumbs up portrait. I agree with that comment. Blue collar. It's really pretty. Again, I'll do a full review, guys, so it'll be in HD. Looks great. I agree. Mike. Yeah, it is a simple statue. The price point on this is $590 for the exclusive. So, yeah, I mean, you're not getting a big statue here. I mean, this is definitely. Sorry, I think that they keep trying to focus on the Joker's head back there. It's the bad thing about having that portrait back there, but come on, there we go. It looks good. Yeah, the cat does work really well right there. Again, it's just kind of a fun, cuddling up to her leg. Yeah, Brian, I think you're going to be real happy. Yeah, Sideshow continues to do really, really great work. Their premium formats are just phenomenal. And again, especially that price point. I do feel like, the big, yeah, this is 1/4. This is a quarter scale. Again, here's the link if anybody needs it. Right there. So anyway, I think she's really beautiful. And again, it's going to be really fun to kind of compare and contrast the two portraits and the two statues. Come on, focus. I don't think she's going to want to focus with Joker back there. Let's see. Kind of spin her around a little. There we go. Yeah, I think you're going to be real happy, Robert. She looks really great. Again, the jewels, I think, could have been done better. I think that could have been a little bit more realistic. It looks okay. But, I almost wonder if you could maybe wrap around and add your own if you wanted to. I mean, it is sculpted on there, but You could definitely add more jewels or like real chain around her arm if you wanted to make it even more realistic looking. But I do like the way that her whip is, you know, tucked back behind her, wrapped around her arm. I think that's really awesome. She just doesn't want to focus very well. There we go. When I'm going to rebuild that display, so she will be back in that case. I will definitely rebuild that as soon as I can. Yeah, I ended up pre-ordering her and Huntress on the same day, but decided to pay off Huntress first. Great piece there in that Huntress. Really beautiful. I agree, Paula. Really well done. Yeah, the body's really great. Let me kind of come down here again and show you the base. It's a very small base, like I said. Hey, we have a new Brotherhood of the Bat member. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you so very much for your support. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy your time here. Really appreciate it. Can't thank you guys enough. There was so many new members and so many super chats and stuff yesterday on Rogues. Thank you guys for your support. Again, it means the world to me. Can't do it without you guys. You're awesome. So thank you again for being a new member. Yes, Brian, I am going to do a side-by-side comparison of the two. I'm going to actually do a comparison video, kind of show you the two side-by-side and give you my thoughts on both. Beautiful portrait. Her face is beautiful. Thanks for welcoming me, Brandon, everybody. Theodore says, mine will be here Monday. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Congratulations. I think you're really going to like her a lot. She's really beautiful. Really awesome statue. Again, let me do that swap out real quick so you can see what the Batman cowl looks like. I don't know, the cowl's pretty awesome too. I mean, the cowl really is. With her holding the cowl. I don't know, which one do you guys like better? Cowl or the jewel? I don't know. I kind of like, maybe I like the cowl better now. It's kind of a fun look. What do you guys think? She's really, just really stunning. Again, beautiful, beautiful sculpt here. This one was sculpted by Steve Schumacher. Richard Long, Ian McDonald on this one. Of course, Casey Love with paint. So really great design here. Really nice. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Sorry, guys, I'm going to make you dizzy there. Looks like, no, the unboxing did not take long. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 6 pieces, real quick pieces. Brother Jaka says he likes the jewel better. Chris, do you own the Jim Lee at Batman over San Prospero? No, I don't have that. Is that Jim Lee or is that Alex Ross? I'm not sure. Daniel says I prefer the cowl. No, a lot of you like the cowl. I don't know if you're going to get your wish on that one. Cowl doesn't have eyes. No, I mean, it's meant to not have the eyes. Cowl, Sebastian says jewels. I mean, that's the great thing. I'm out of snacks. How can you be out of snacks? Were you not prepped? Did you not make your popcorn for this pop? Come on, Fate. Tough choice. I say cowl. An odd day. Yeah. There you go. That's the great thing is, I mean, this is so small. You can just keep it. You can kind of hide it behind her, and swap it out on whatever days you want. It makes sense to me. Like if you're going to group it with a Batman, which I'm going to. I did sell my Batman Premium Format. I did sell my Sideshow because my thinking was I'm still going to have all the rogues just like I had in my case before, but Prime 1 is going to do that Batman versus Killer Croc. And so I thought that would actually be a cool centerpiece Batman. So I went ahead and sold my Sideshow piece, even though I know I probably won't get the Prime 1 piece for 2 more years at least. So we'll see. Thomas says, in my opinion, the best head sculpt compared with all PS. Wow, that's high praise. I mean, she is beautiful. Her eye placement's beautiful. There's no wonkiness. Just very, very sultry. I do think I like this portrait better than the other one. So we'll see. Yeah, I agree. I think the jewelry definitely could have been done better. I don't know. Maybe it just needs a little bit of updated paint. I don't know. It does look a little cheap. Going to be honest. Let's see if you guys can see the jewelry. I mean, it's okay. It's passable. Is the jewelry translucent? No, and that's the problem. Is it's like, I don't know. Like if they had made this some sort of like plastic, like if they had actually made this like a real jewel and glued it to this, I think it would have looked better. But it's literally just painted. So I just feel like that could have been done a lot better. Yeah, clear resin on the jewel would have been awesome, Daniel. And I don't think it would have been very expensive to do that. But this right here does look cheap. But again, from a distance, it's passable, you know. Maybe it just needs maybe a little bit of weathering to it. I don't know, it just needs something. But I agree with that. Sideshow does an amazing job on female portraits. Yeah, I mean, they really do. And again, this is Steve Lord. You know, we have other artists that are absolutely incredible. We talked about them last night on the show. I think Sideshow has some of the best female sculptors, period, out of all the other companies. I just think that they're all really, really incredible. Yeah, I agree. I just feel like that could have been done better. Considering the price, considering that piece is a standard version, that's rather disappointing. Yeah, I agree. But again, the cowl is still available. The cowl, let me go back. It's only $10 more. So, you know, to get this add-on, it's only $10. So you might as well get this. Yeah, you might as well get it. And Fate says cowl it is. Yeah, I agree. I think the cowl is really well done. And again, I just feel like I think I could touch this up a little bit, to be honest, and make it look a little bit better. But yeah, the jewel could have been better. That's for sure. But if you're focused on the jewel, there's a problem. I mean, you got to be focused on her. Yeah, $10, it's a no-brainer. That's for sure. Bobby, it's shipping right now. They might be shipping in batches. It really depends on when you ordered. Like I ordered day one, so I don't know if you did, but I mean that's why I got mine sooner. I know there's other collectors that had theirs like on Monday, so I don't know. Yeah, cow's cool. Thank you very much, Johnny. Doing great. Procedure went great this morning. Again, thanks everybody for asking. Yeah, I mean, the jewel does look shiny when you have a light on it. I do have a bright, that's why my face is glowing. I've got a, big light back there. So you can see her real well, but cowl and you add on the jewel. Yeah, you could add on jewels. I mean, you could wrap her, you could do the cowl and wrap her hand with some real jewelry. Real small, thin jewelry. Hey, Ryan, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Cowl just looks off. There's no eye holes. So how the heck does Batman see out of it? Well, there are eye holes, but they're implied. Let me see if you can. I mean, they're not punched through. There is a hole like here. But there's not, I mean, it's just like, it's caving in on itself because it's fabric. So, it's meant to be implied that there's eye holes there. And again, there's a light shining on it. So normally you get it in shadow. So it looks a lot better in person than it does here on camera. So we'll see. Maybe I have a remaining payment. I'll pay it off right now. Oh, there we go, Bobby. Hopefully you get it soon. How much you want to bet we'll see another Harley and Poison Ivy before any new characters from Sideshow? I would guess you're probably right. I am incredibly optimistic that we are going to get a new villain this year from Sideshow. Obviously, we're going to get a ton of these characters in quarter scale from Tweeterhead. I've already talked about that. I already know we got some stuff coming, guys. I can't talk about it, but I guarantee Sideshow is going to do another villain. Will we get other villains first, like that we've already had? Probably. But at some point, we're going to get some new villains from them. Let's see. Johnny says, okay, Chris, now you have to sneak some of your wife's jewelry on the base. Yeah. Putting some jewelry on the base would be cool too. You can drape some things over the steps, or it's really the possibilities are endless. It's really neat what you could do. And I mean, even there's great fake costume jewelry that looks very real, very, very inexpensive. I received XM White Knight, but can't display it until I finish the custom shelf, and it's killing me. Thanks for all the help and still following your tutorials. Well, I hope it helps. Again, I've got my White Knight back there. Again, still one of my all-time favorite pieces in my collection. Let's see. Cowl is brand new out of the box, unpunched. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Does that mean you know something but can't say? Brian, I always know stuff that I can't say. I'm constantly talking to statue companies. I'm constantly talking to artists, and I'm very good at keeping secrets. These great people trust me very much. They actually ask for my feedback a lot, which is it's just such an honor. Things that have been produced, I've actually helped in making the decision to go a certain route, which is just unbelievable. And so it means a lot to me that I'm trusted in the community, but I also am good at keeping secrets. I do like to tease them, though. I like to tease you guys and just let you guys know that stuff's coming. Good stuff is really coming. I cannot wait. Blink twice if it's the Riddler. I can't say anything. I cannot say a word. Cannot say a word. I do know there is a Riddler coming from XM. We've got that Samurai Riddler coming for sure. Sideshow kills it on the women's statues. I'm rarely disappointed. Yeah, I mean, they're sculptors, just absolutely phenomenal with what they do. Where does he get those wonderful toys? I love it. That shelf is bowing pretty noticeable in the background. Nope, there's no bow. Yeah, it might just look like it on camera. But it's solid. It's solid. It's crazy how big that Batman Shugo looks next to your Prime 1 statues. Yeah, it's a big piece. It's just kind of sitting over there for right now until I figure out where to put it. How do you feel about how tall that Sinestro from Prime 1 is? I think it's awesome. I don't know if it's a very popular piece, though. Like, very few people have watched that video today. That I put up. So if you guys haven't checked it out, you might want to do that. But I don't know if it's not very popular. I think it's an incredible piece, but not very many people have checked it out. But I love it. This I would love. I've been wanting a new Croc. I still have mine. He's down there actually. I really want a new Croc. But again, if I get that Croc versus Batman from Prime 1, again, that's quarter scale now. So I can imagine him in the middle of the display and all the villains surrounded by Batman. I just love the idea. So one way or the other, I'm getting a new Killer Croc. But I would love to see Sideshow. But again, I'd love to see Sideshow now that they've done Catwoman again. Killer Croc, Two-Face, Clayface, Ra's al Ghul, Penguin, Riddler. Classic characters. I do know that right now, DC and Warner, they're very persistent on what characters they want made. You notice there's a lot of Dark Knight's Metal all of a sudden from a lot of companies, right? Why do you think that is? Because DC wants those newer characters out there. That's what they're trying to sell. They're trying to sell those newer books, those newer type characters, those newer storylines. That's why I think you'll see more Punchline and characters like that, where I think you'll see less of the classic villains, even though that is what we want. But hopefully we still get them. I know we're getting some. I just can't talk about it right now. Most likely camera distortion. Also look at the ceiling. It's also bowing. Yeah, I mean, this is just a webcam, guys. So there might be a little bend in it, but it's meant to hold a ton of weight on each shelf. So I think I am very confident that it'll be fine. I'm not digging the logo effect on either statue. They had offered to switch out. Might have been more tempted. Are you talking about the Green Lantern and Sinestro? Hey, thank you very much. Again, we went an hour early, so I do apologize again if people are just kind of tuning in. You can always watch the replay, and again, I really appreciate that. But I do apologize for that. Crazy How Killer Croc versus Batman and Technical Throne. Batman aren't on pre-order yet, but Green Lantern and Sinestro already are. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty amazing, but I mean, God, it took 4 events for Penguin to go up. To be shown, and Penguin's not even up yet. So we'll see. I am still focusing my attention on the Samurai line here. Again, I've got those all up here for you guys. And then also the DC Comics line in terms of premium formats, in terms of possibly XM pieces, and also, of course, the 1/3 scale Prime 1. Prime 1 is still my big focus in terms of pieces. I'm trying to find, if anybody is selling this, I'm trying to find a 1/3 scale Nightfall Azrael. If anybody has one, I'm interested in purchasing it. So if you have one, I was almost getting one this week, but it was a scammer. So it's just frustrating. The head is good. The face is so beautiful. The boots must have a different color or texture. The jewelry looks cheap. I agree with that. Has presence in the room, but if you look close, there's a lot of problems. Really, the jewelry is really the only thing that I feel is bad. Again, I don't mind the boots. I mean, it's meant to be all one material. So I think the boots have a raised material. I think in photos it doesn't look as good, but in person I'm fine with it. And that's my honest truth. All they've been doing is making me hate those characters when I was indifferent before. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. If you don't love the metal pieces, there's a lot coming. It's so weird you think they'd want to advertise characters with hundreds of existing. I agree. I don't understand that even a little bit. I don't get it. I just checked that Sinestro is 6 inches taller than Queen Studios Hulkbuster quarter scale. Wow, that's tall. Yeah, I mean, his just arm is so high up. It's a big, big piece. Rob, I'm going to find out. I am going to do a comparison video, a side-by-side, tell you my thoughts on the base, the body, the head sculpt, and then I'm going to have to decide. I'm going to have to pick one and sell one. So we'll see what happens. Love the Sinestro. It's the ultimate look for me. Just can't fit or afford 1/3. I did. Oh, that's awesome. Tri-Eye. And again, really low ES on him. And he's big. He's like the size of a premium format. So Tri-Eye is large. He's like 21 inches. So he's a big piece. I've been doing this channel for almost 6 years now. And I was collecting for a few years before that, seriously. Just came in. How are you liking the new Catwoman, Chris? Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think she's beautiful. I know some people don't like her as well as the last one. I think she's stunning. I think she's sexy as hell. Really beautiful portrait. I mean, she is a little simple compared to some pieces that, if you're talking about, like, I've got, this guy right here, just sitting here, right now for the time being. Like, if you take that compared to Catwoman, I mean, that's way more statue. But I'm really happy with her. Really happy. XM is going to do, I think, a White Knight Azrael. Yeah, the reflection is really subtle. I mean, you can see it, like when I'm looking on camera, you can see the red, but you have to look for it. But it just makes it look even that more realistic. Like, it's really, truly reflecting the color of the red. It's very, very good, but it's subtle. Like, it is subtle. I think Sideshow nailed it. I think they really nailed it. I'm so trying not to fall into the Prime 1 Arkham rabbit hole. I'm trying to stop at one. Again, the only Arkham that I have is the Arkham City. And I'm incredibly excited for her. I have no idea where she's going to go, though. 1/3 scale statues are basically $2,000 with shipping. Yeah, I mean, they're awful price-wise. It's just awful. Mega Color, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. That really does help. It helps other collectors know we're live. It helps other collectors find the content. So again, we're really, really close. We hit 35K today, but then we didn't because YouTube will like go through every once in a while and clean up members or viewers that are like no longer active or something like that. They'll go through and clean up the system. And so I lost a bunch of subscribers too. So we're not quite there. We were at 35K and then now we're like 40 short. So if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel, guys. I really appreciate that. We're trying to get to 35 to give away because I have that Catwoman. Speaking of Catwoman, I've got Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, courtesy of Tweeterhead, to give away to you guys. So hopefully we'll get back to the 35K, hopefully today or sometime soon. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Punchline Joker Harley. Can't wait. I missed the Pirates collection you had. If you know, you know. Yeah, the little Pirate Cove. Yeah, I do. I still have the chest, but I don't have the barrel anymore. And I never got the custom Davy Jones. Not sure how Harley will look next to the other two. Well, we'll find out. McFarlane's getting back into the DC Direct line. I got the Catwoman PO'd from them. Phenomenal pieces, and thank God for McFarlane because some of those canceled pieces are phenomenal. Laura, yeah, congratulations on yours. Absolutely fantastic. Same here with Arkham Harley, and same with no idea where she's going. Yeah, I mean, and the problem with Arkham Harley is her base is round, so it's going to be very difficult to display. Dion, currently evaluating my Hot Toys, DC Hot Toys collection, and if I should sell, and look in statues. I tell you, once you go statues from Hot Toys, there's no going back. I was the same. I was a Hot Toys collector for a while. I didn't have a ton. I had like 10 pieces. You don't see Hot Toys in my collection now. I went full statues. Sick Mansion in the house. What's up to you? How's it going? When's your next one? He's got another one. He's got another one. On your garage shelves, do you have statues on the bottom shelf? If not, why? I have it open. You can see that I've been kind of experimenting with the open. The problem is my room's narrow. So in order to see, like if you're looking across the room, you know, actually I haven't hooked it up yet, but I've got a PS5 my kids gave me for Christmas. So I'm going to put that right here and probably put some books on both sides of it. But the problem is my room's narrow, so it makes it kind of hard to see stuff on the bottom. And I feel like it's kind of underwhelming because if you have all these third scales up top and then quarter scales that are, you know, low, I like to have my stuff at, you know, chest high or like waist high and up. I just feel like it's more museum-like, and I feel like it helps show off the art better. I feel like when things are on the floor, and I know we have to do things on the floor sometimes because of space, but at the end of the day, I just like to have them up a little bit higher. Waiting for a new Poison Ivy. I'm sure we'll get one. I'm sure we will. I still collect Hot Toys because they have some characters we've never gotten, like Jack Nicholson's Joker. I agree. And the Hot Toys continue to be amazing. The sculpts are incredible. I just prefer statues. Selling me on the statue, I want to pair her with the Tweeterhead Catwoman now. And I think that they would look great together. I mean, they're very similar in terms of shininess, scale. Her head's a little bit smaller than Michelle Pfeiffer's head. I'm looking at them both. But I think they would pair up real nice. Two just got here. We're going to take a little 2-week break on burnout. Hey, I hear that. You know, sometimes, you know, Six understands. You know, being a YouTuber, you can get burned out real quick because you're constantly doing content. And sometimes it makes it hard to appreciate the art that's coming in because it's a lot of work to do what we do. But it's worth it to me, and I know it is to him as well. But yeah, sometimes a break is well-deserved, and it's really nice to take one. I'm taking sort of a little break. I'm going to Dallas Fan Expo this weekend. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I'm going to get to hang out with Jim Lee on Saturday. So I'm very, very excited. I think I might go in on the XM 1/4 scale female pieces. I've paid off Zatanna. Yeah, Supergirl, Cheetah, and Catwoman. Of course, Catwoman is that purple version, which I think is also really, really pretty. I just don't know how popular the purple one's going to go, like, because purple is not as popular as the black. But time will tell. We'll see. We'll see. You guys want to take another close-up look? Let's do it. Let's take a look at her. Again, I'll give you guys a much more detailed review. Again, there we go. Yeah, I didn't want to focus in on her. She's being stubborn. There we go. Yeah, the mask portrait. I think I like the mask portrait better on that purple one, but still fun. Getting that great cat. Again, the cat is removable if you don't want the cat on there. That great gold piping. Yeah, the PF Huntress is great. I did not order her. Let's see. Still want to focus on that Joker back there. But beautiful portrait. It's awesome. It's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful statue. 1/3 Batman Who Laughs. I haven't heard anything. If Prime One's smart, they'll do another one. Just a different one. But I haven't heard anything 1/3 scale wise. I do think she's pretty, Lewis, but I'm not getting her. Yeah, new Poison Ivy again would be great. For sure. You guys are both thinking alike. It's awesome. Well, again, I cannot thank you guys enough for tuning in. And again, I do apologize for going an hour early. So if you missed the beginning, again, you can just rewind it, watch it again. But I really, really appreciate you all being here. This was a beautiful, beautiful statue. Again, very low profile, small base. And again, I will be reviewing her for you guys. And then also doing either in that video, I'll compare and contrast the two, or do a separate one. What do you guys think? Would you rather it be two separate videos? Let me know real quick in the comments before we sign off. But I'm thinking probably two different videos. That way I can compare and share my thoughts on the two. But anyway, I think that she's beautiful. I think that Sideshow, again, continues to do amazing work with the premium formats. I think the portrait is phenomenal. Again, Steve did a fantastic job with that. And so absolutely beautiful sculpt here. Yes, the Joker continues to be very freaky. I know. Blink twice if we are getting to do Poison Ivy. Again, I am sworn to secrecy of what I know. I like to keep my friendships. You know what I mean? Sorry about that, Blaine. Again, I had to go an hour early because of family stuff tonight, but I wanted to get it in. Hopefully we'll see you when Samurai Penguin ships. Yes, I do have that one on pre-order. I ordered through Todd. And so hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be here soon. I've already got the thumbnail made and everything, so it's ready to go live anytime. So as soon as I get it in, I will definitely be live unboxing that with you guys. XM did a unboxing for Batman Who Laughs this weekend. And I spent the whole video really... Yeah, a lot of people don't like the wings. I counted 2 blinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could blink all day long. Do you think Prime One will make more 1/3 scale lantern core statues? I don't. I think that they'll stop at those 2 or those 3. I like Catwoman in purple. Please, Sideshow, make a new one. I mean, the purple definitely stands out for sure. I know you kid. Yeah, P1 definitely love releasing the different color versions. Yeah, I know, Brian. I know you're kidding. I know. I'm playing around right along with you, so I appreciate that. Anyway, guys, if you do me a favor again, please like the video. That really does help us out tremendously. Thank you again to our new member tonight. Thank you very much. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough, again, for your continued support here on the channel and all the ways you support us. It just absolutely means the world to me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it today. Again, it's kind of short and sweet. But again, thanks to Sideshow for creating another beautiful piece. I can't wait to add it to my collection, and I can't wait to compare and contrast to figure out which one I'm going to keep in my collection. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and we'll see you soon right here in the Bat Cave. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your week, Well, have a great weekend. And again, I'll be at Dallas Fan Expo this weekend. Hope to see some of you there. Bye, everybody.